Someone asked if you'd like another. Before I had finished the first cup, the cafe had filled a little more without ever feeling crowded. A chair slid gently across the floor. Someone greeted the barista by name. The espresso machine sighed like it had told the same story. Every Saturday morning for years outside, the trees moved just enough to remind the windows there was a breeze. Some mornings find their rhythm without trying. A little more time, a little more conversation before the day begins. Second cup, nothing left to prove, just another quiet hour worth holding on to. Steam drifted upward, catching the sunlight for only a second before disappearing. Someone folded yesterday's newspaper into careful squares. Another customer opened a sketchbook without looking around. The room respected everyone's silence as if it belonged to all of them. Comfort second cup, a little more time, a little more conversation before the day begins. Second cup, nothing left to prove, just another quiet hour worth holding on to. The vibraphone shimmered gently like light dancing across the surface of fresh coffee. No solo, no spotlight, just enough to make the room feel a little brighter. The morning's still waiting beyond the open door without any hurry. Second cup, simple as a smile, the kind you carry long after you've gone. The cups were cleared, the music remained, and the morning quietly continued. The forecast said it would pass eventually. harder now, tapping against the rooftop, like a conversation that didn't need words. I sat by the window, watching water gather along the curb, watching headlights blur into streaks of gold. The whole city seemed to be waiting, not fighting the weather, not trying to outrun it, just letting it move through. There's a lesson in that somewhere. I think I finally started listening, waiting out the storm, not trying to control it, not trying to rush tomorrow before it's ready to arrive. Waiting out the storm, trusting what I can't see, knowing some things heal the same way rain clouds leave, 1 hour at a time. I used to treat every setback like an emergency, every delay like a personal failure, every uncertain season like something that needed fixing. But life rarely works that way. Some answers arrive slowly, some roads take longer, some chapters need silence before they make sense. Patience isn't passive, it's its own kind of strength. Waiting out the storm, not trying to control it, not trying to rush tomorrow before it's ready to arrive. Waiting out the storm, trusting what I can't see, knowing some things heal the same way rain clouds leave, 1 hour at a time. The thunder faded into the distance, the rain softened, and I realized most of the hardest seasons of my life eventually became memories, not because they weren't difficult, because I kept moving through them. Waiting out the storm, with the lights turned low, listening to the rain instead of resisting it. Waiting out the storm, a little wiser now, understanding that peace isn't the absence of trouble, it's learning not to panic when it arrives. The storm was still outside, but it didn't feel so heavy anymore. The room had grown quieter without ever feeling empty. One record ended, another waited patiently. beside the turntable. The coffee had long gone cold. The afternoon found its way across the floor. Without asking anyone to notice, the stack of records looked a little shorter now. A few favorites already resting beside the chair, ready for another listen. Some songs never really finish, they simply wait for another beginning. One more spin, one more memory, turning gently around the room. One more spin, nothing left to chase, only melodies worth hearing again. The sleeve carried small marks at the corners, proof that it had been chosen again and again. Outside, the neighborhood moved on inside. The music kept its own quiet promise to be there whenever the needle returned. The best records grow more familiar without ever growing old. One more spin, one more memory, turning gently around the room. One more spin, every chorus feels a little closer than before. The melody returned like an old friend, not repeating yesterday, only reminding you why it mattered. Oh, the room stayed still, the music kept breathing, and somewhere a new beginning was already waiting. One more spin before the evening settles. One more quiet moment to carry home. One more spin, the record keeps turning, just enough to invite another listen. The needle lifted, the room grew still, but the melody stayed behind. cups of coffee, one already empty, the other still sending little curls of steam across the balcony. A sparrow landed on the railing, looked around for a moment, then lifted back into the sky, as if it had simply stopped by to say good morning. Some mornings never ask for your attention, they quietly earn it. Balcony breeze, carrying the day so gently. One slow breath, one open sky. Balcony breeze, nothing more is needed when the world remembers how to slow down. The neighbor downstairs watered a row of jasmine. The fragrance rose higher than the morning sun. A wind chime answered with only 3 soft notes before falling silent again. Someone turned another page from a book they had been reading for weeks without worrying about reaching the ending. The finest mornings leave room for unfinished things. Oh, balcony breeze, carrying the day so gently. One slow breath, one slow breath, one open sky. Balcony breeze, oh, nothing more is needed when the world remembers how to slow down. The flugelhorn drifted in soft and unhurried, not to lead the melody, only to wrap it in a little more warmth. The breeze continued, the coffee cooled, the morning stayed exactly as it was meant to be. Balcony breeze, holding every quiet moment like a favorite photograph, never asking to be perfect. Balcony breeze, simple as sunlight, the kind of morning you carry with you long after it ends. The cups remained, the breeze moved on, and the music stayed a little longer. Porch light hadn't been switched on yet. There was still enough daylight to find the way home. paper bag rested on the passenger seat. Fresh bread, still warm from the bakery. The windows were down, letting the evening air carry familiar sounds. Children laughing, a bicycle passing, someone calling a friend from across the street. Nothing extraordinary, everything unforgettable. Some days leave a quiet reminder that enough can truly be enough. Home before sunset, where every welcome needs no words, only a smile. Home before sunset, simple moments waiting right where they always have. The front gate creaked with the same familiar voice. A pair of shoes rested beside the door. The kettle began to sing long before the water boiled. A favorite chair caught the last light coming through the window. The room didn't change, it simply waited patiently for another ordinary evening. The heart remembers places that ask for nothing except your presence. Home before sunset, where every welcome needs no words, only a smile. Home before sunset, every quiet evening feels a little richer when it's shared. The hammered organ settled beneath the melody, soft and steady like a familiar voice. The choir entered gently, holding long, warm harmonies without taking the spotlight, only making the room feel a little fuller. Home before sunset, every open window, every gentle conversation, every simple blessing. Home before sunset, nothing grand, nothing missing, only home. The daylight faded, the music lingered, and the evening arrived just as quietly. I open the windows tonight, not because the room was warm, just wanted to let the evening in. The air carried familiar sounds, a dog barking somewhere down the block, a train rolling through the distance, someone laughing on a balcony. Little pieces of life floating through the neighborhood. And for a moment I stopped doing everything else just to listen. There's something comforting about that, knowing the world keeps moving without asking anything from you. Maybe that's why I stayed there a little longer than I planned. Open windows, cool night breeze, moving through the room like an old melody. Open windows, quiet streets, reminding me that peace doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it arrives without making a sound. A song was playing softly from the speaker near the bookshelf, one I've heard 100 times before, but tonight it felt different. Maybe the music hadn't changed, maybe I had. Funny how certain seasons of life teach you to appreciate things. You used to overlook the comfortable chair, a familiar song, a calm evening with nowhere to be. The older I get, the more I understand the value of simple things. Open windows, cool night breeze, moving through the room like an old melody. Open windows, quiet streets, reminding me that peace doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it arrives without making a sound. I spent years thinking happiness was somewhere ahead, waiting at the next milestone, the next accomplishment, the next chapter. Tonight it felt much closer than that, sitting right here beside an open window. Those moonlight glow, the city breathing softly below. Open windows, open heart, learning that contentment often comes in small moments, the kind you almost miss if you're moving too fast. The breeze kept moving, the music kept playing, and the night felt exactly right. The door was always already open, even before the sign said open. Music had a way of arriving first. Someone flipped carefully through the vinyl bins, one record at a time, never rushing, never skipping ahead. The owner nodded from behind the counter as another familiar face walked in. No introductions, just another Saturday, beginning exactly where it left off. Some places remember your rhythm before they remember your name. Record store smile found between the records, one more song waiting to be discovered. Record store smile, nothing complicated, just good music and a little more time. A handwritten note peeked out from an album sleeve. Still sounds amazing. No signature, no date, only those 3 words. Someone laughed quietly after finding a record they thought had disappeared years ago. The room didn't celebrate, it simply understood why that moment mattered. The best collections are built one memory at a time. Record store smile found between the records, one more song waiting to be discovered. Oh, record store smile, nothing complicated, just good music and a little more time. The Hammond organ drifted underneath, warm and steady, like the walls themselves had learned every melody that had ever filled the room. Outside, cars rode past. Inside, another record found its next home. Record store smile, a melody worth keeping long after the music has faded away. Record store smile, simple as a weekend, the kind of feeling you can't stream, only experience. The needle lifted, the room grew quiet until someone reached for another record. The sky was starting to change before I even noticed. The city looked softer somehow, the street lights still glowing, but not quite as bright as before. A few early risers moved through the silence, coffee in hand, headed toward another day. And there I was, watching the night slowly step aside, without resistance, without regret, just making room. Maybe that's how we're meant to move forward. Not all at once, just a little at a time. Morning comes easy when you stop fighting yesterday, when you stop asking old memories to explain themselves. Ooh, morning comes easy when gratitude arrives and takes the place where worry used to live. I spent years believing peace would be a destination, some distant place I'd eventually reach after enough work, after enough lessons, after enough mistakes. But standing here now, watching sunlight touch the rooftops, I think I finally understand. Peace isn't somewhere you arrive, it's something you practice in small moments like this one. Morning comes easy when you stop fighting yesterday, when you stop asking old memories to explain themselves. Oh, morning comes easy when gratitude arrives and takes the place where worry used to live. Oh, the funny thing is, nothing around me changed overnight. The same streets, the same apartment, the same unfinished plans, the same life. The difference was quieter than that. The difference was me. Morning comes easy when your heart stops keeping score, when every chapter no longer needs a perfect ending. Morning comes easy when you trust the road behind you and welcome the road ahead with the same open hands. Morning comes easy, and for the first time in a long while, that feels like enough. The sun rose slowly, the city woke up, and somewhere between the night and the morning, I found a little more peace. The rain had settled into a steady rhythm, not too loud, not too soft. Across the street, a small diner was still open, its neon sign glowing through the mist. A few people sat inside, wrapped in conversations, coffee cups and the comfort of familiar faces. I couldn't hear a single word, but somehow I understood the feeling. There's something reassuring about seeing life continue in simple ways, especially on nights like this. Across Across the street, a little light remains, shining through the rain, like it's been waiting there all along. Across the street, people sharing time, reminding me that connection often lives in ordinary places. A waitress carried plates to a booth, someone waved through the window. A man laughed so hard the whole table joined in. Nothing extraordinary happened, no grand moment, no life-changing revelation, just people being present. And somehow that felt important, maybe more important than I would have understood years ago. The older I get, the more I admire simple things. Across the street, oh, a little light remains, shining through the rain, oh, like it's been waiting there all along. Across the street, people sharing time, reminding me that connection often lives in ordinary places. For a while, I thought happiness had to be bigger, louder, harder to reach. Now I think it often looks like this: a warm room, good company, and enough time to enjoy both. Across the street, the rain still falling, the neon still glowing, conversation still unfolding. Across the street, a quiet reminder that life's richest moments rarely ask for attention. Down stayed open, the rain kept falling, and the night felt a little warmer. The coffee took a little longer today. No one seemed to mind. The grinder hummed like it had found its favorite rhythm. Sunlight stretched across the counter, stopping beside a glass jar filled with handwritten notes, regular orders, remember names, little things collected over the years. A couple by the window shared the morning paper without deciding who would read first. Some traditions don't need an explanation. Slow brew, taking all the right turns. One quiet morning, one careful pour. Slow brew, nothing left unfinished. Good things know their own pace. The milk frothed gently, someone laughed from the back table. A student closed the notebook, satisfied enough to leave the rest for another day. Outside the traffic passed without ever entering the room inside. Time belonged to who rush the music, slow, taking all the right turns. One quiet morning, one careful pour. Slow, nothing left unfinished. Good things know their own pace. The clarinet slipped into the groove with quiet confidence, never asking to stand in front, only adding another layer to the conversation. The room stayed warm, the records kept spinning, the morning carried on exactly as it should. Melody before the afternoon arrives. Oh, simple as kindness, simple as music, simple as today. The last sip, the last note, neither one needed to hurry. The first thing I noticed was the silence. Not complete silence, just the kind that arrives when the rain finally decides it's done. The streets were still shining, small puddles catching pieces of the sky, the clouds breaking apart, one slow opening at a time. And somewhere beyond the buildings, a little bit of blue was beginning to appear. It's strange how different everything looks once the storm is gone. The world hadn't changed, but my perspective had. After the rain, the colors seem brighter, the air feels lighter, the road feels new. After the rain, you start to understand why some seasons need to pass through before they leave. People stepped outside again, the city stretching its legs like it had been holding its breath. The cafe doors were open, the sidewalks busy, the conversations returning, life picking up where it left off. Yet somehow nothing felt exactly the same. Maybe that's what growth looks like, not becoming someone new, just seeing familiar things with clearer eyes. Some lessons arrive gently after the noise fades away. The colors seem brighter, the air feels lighter, the road feels new. After the rain, you start to understand why some seasons need candles reflected the evening light. Oh, the streets came alive again, and the city looked beautiful. A bell above the door rang once, then the room settled back into its quiet. Morning light slipped between the bookshelves, landing on faded spines that had been waiting long before today. Someone placed a small stack of novels beside the front window. A handwritten card read, "Staff favorites," as though every story had already found someone who believed in it. Some places never try to impress you, they simply make you wanna stay. Corner bookstore, slow enough to breathe, every page holding yesterday and tomorrow. Bookstore, coffee by the window, the world can keep on moving. I'll catch up later. An older man returned the same chair to the same corner. He opened a book halfway through, as if he'd only stepped away for a moment. The owner looked up, smiled without a word, and went back to arranging another shelf. Nothing remarkable happened, which somehow made everything feel remarkable. The best stories rarely begin with loud introductions. Corner bookstore, slow enough to breathe, every page holding yesterday and tomorrow. Corner bookstore, coffee by the window, the world can keep on moving. I'll catch up later. The nylon guitar whispered softly, like fingers tracing old paper. Outside, a cyclist passed. The bell above the door rang once again. Another reader arrived, another story found its place. Corner bookstore, one more chapter waiting, quiet morning to remember. Corner bookstore, where time turns gently like another page before the next begins. The door closed softly, the shelf stood patiently, and somewhere another story had just begun. familiar tonight, like a season I hadn't visited in years. Not because it was hot outside, not because the calendar said so, just something to lean about the way the evening moved. The sound of people talking on their porches, the scent of freshly cut grass, a bicycle rolling down the street. As the sun disappeared behind the houses, for a moment I wasn't thinking about deadlines or tomorrow or all the things waiting for me next week. I was simply there, and sometimes that's enough. It feels like summer again, not the season, the feeling, the kind that makes ordinary days seem a little brighter. It feels like summer again, like time slowed down just long enough to remind me who I am when I'm not rushing. I remember those evenings when nobody needed a reason to gather. Someone would bring a speaker, someone else would bring food, and somehow the whole night would unfold from there. No schedules, no expectations, just people enjoying where they were back then. I thought those moments would always be around. Maybe they still are, maybe we just stopped noticing them. Life gets louder, but joy still speaks softly. It feels like summer again, not the season, the feeling, the kind that makes ordinary days seem a little brighter. It feels like summer again, like time slowed down just long enough to remind me who I am when I'm not rushing. The older I get, the less I miss being young. But I do miss how present we used to be, how willing we were to let an evening last as long as it wanted it. It feels like summer again, in the best possible way. Not because the years disappeared, but because of gratitude returned. It feels like summer again, a familiar warmth showing up unexpectedly. On an ordinary night, the stars appeared, the neighborhood grew quiet. And the feeling stayed a little longer. The rain started quietly, almost like it didn't want to interrupt anything. I was halfway through a book, a cup of coffee cooling beside me, the television off, the phone face down on the table. Just another ordinary evening until the weather changed. The drops gathered on the window, turning the city lights into watercolor paintings. Soft shapes, blurry colors, moving slowly through the night. It's funny how a little rain can make the whole world feel different. Rain on the window, city lights beyond the glass. Everything looks softer when you're not trying to hold on so tightly. Rain on the window, a rhythm of its own, reminding me that not every quiet moment needs to be filled. The street below moved a little slower, people hurrying beneath umbrellas, cars sending reflections across the pavement, everyone trying to get somewhere, while I sat still, watching the evening unfold. For years I thought stillness meant falling behind. Now it feels like something else, a chance to notice what I've been missing. The world doesn't stop when we pause, but sometimes we need to. Rain on the window, city lights beyond the glass. Everything looks softer when you're not trying to hold on so tightly. Rain on the window, a rhythm of its own, reminding me that not every quiet moment needs to be filled. Pushed it aside because I didn't need to keep it. Some thoughts arrive just to remind you how far you've come. Rain on the window, the night settling in, the room growing warmer as the storm moves through. Rain on the window, and peace in the silence, the kind that doesn't announce itself, the kind that simply stays. The rain kept falling, the coffee grew cold, and somehow everything felt exactly where it belonged. The rain had eased a little, but nobody was ready to put their umbrellas away. I watch from across the street as people move beneath the glow of storefront signs. Little circles of color floating through the night. Red umbrellas, blue umbrellas, a yellow one catching the reflection of a passing taxi. For some reason it felt like watching a painting come alive. Everyone heading somewhere, everyone carrying something visible or not. The city always tells stories if you stay still long enough to notice. Umbrella light tiny lanterns in the middle of the night. Umbrella lights crossing paths below, reminding me that we're all trying to find our way home. A cafe door opened, letting warm light spill onto the sidewalk. A couple stepped inside, shaking rain from their coats. Someone laughed, someone held the door, and then the scene disappeared like so many moments do. Brief, ordinary, beautiful because they don't last. I think I understand that better now. Not everything meaningful needs to stay forever. Umbrella lights moving through the rain like tiny lanterns in the middle of the night. Umbrella lights crossing paths below, reminding me that we're all trying to find our way home. When I was younger, I thought life would eventually become clear. A straight road, a simple map. Instead it turned out to be something gentler. A collection of moments connected by faith, patience, and a little love. Umbrella lights scattered through the city, across wet sidewalks and glowing windows. Umbrella lights soft against the dark, showing me that beauty often appears when conditions are less than perfect. The rain continued, the lights kept moving, and the night carried their stories away.